Jul, magsugod na ta. Record. Sige. So, good afternoon, everyone. We are the reporters for today, and we will be discussing to you the economic efficiency and knowledge about social and natural environment. So, before anything else, I would like to introduce to you my partner, Julieta Pastrana, and yours truly, Helene Penas. Intended learning objectives. So at the end of the topic, the students are expected to do the following. First is to define what is economic efficiency na siya guys, na mali lang, sorry. Second is to discuss the importance of economic efficiency. Third is identify the relationship of economic efficiency, social, and natural environment. So before ta mag-start sa discussion, I would like for you guys to answer our motivational activity. So fill me in. So nagkuha mi og word tapos among giumit ang different letters and I want you to guess what is this specific word na among gibutang diriya sa picture. So i-comment lang ninyo yung answer guys sa comment section. Number 2 is naka-answer na mo tanan guys. Serve food ni siya as attendance. So, strategies to be used. Effective class discussion using digital learning. Materials, laptop, cell phone, PowerPoint presentation. So these are the expected content that we will be discussing. First is economic efficiency. Second, significance of economic efficiency. Third, social environment. Fourth, national environment and natural environment. And lastly is the conclusion. Jewel, imo part.
Okay. Okay, so to start our proper discussion, let us first define what is economic efficiency. So it is said that economic efficiency is when all goods and factors of production in an economy are distributed or allocated to their most valuable uses and waste is eliminated or minimized. So in economic efficiency, there is what we call the sustainability of goods to be able to sustain in the needs and wants of the consumers. So kindly refer to the picture presented. So next, please. So we have here some identified common types of economic efficiency. These are the allocative efficiency, productive efficiency, and dynamic efficiency. To define with, allocative efficiency is obtained from effective resource allocation that meets consumers' preferences. So take for example, in a particular barangay, there is what we call the abundancy of water resources because of their geologic feature or geologic settings. So in that case, we can conclude or we can say that the experience or that particular barangay experienced the allocative efficiency. So for the productive efficiency happens when the cost of production is kept to the minimum while output is maximized. So in there is a maximized of productivity or the product itself. So for the dynamic efficiency, necessitates continuous improvement in manufacturing techniques to lower cost over time. So in dynamic efficiency, there is what we call the continuous improvement or the innovation of such gadgets and any technologies uh, to aim to lower the cost over time. Over time. So next fee. So in that, we can say that significant economy efficiency implies an economic state in which every resource is optimally allocated to serve each individual or entity in the best way while minimizing waste and inefficiency. When an economy is economically efficient, any changes made to assess an entity would harm another. Next. So another thing that I am going to discuss is the social environment. So a person's social environment is their society and all surroundings influenced in some ways by humans. It includes all relationships, institutions, culture, and physical structures. The natural environment is the natural world around us. This includes the ground, the trees, and the air. Next, please. So the relationship between social and environment is that societies adapt and transform the environments they inhabit. They depend upon the use of resources and reduction of hazards for their survival and material well-being. They also assign meanings to the environment that vary over place and time, but that help define their identity and values within the world. So the next topic will be discussed by Penas. Thank you.
Natural environment. The role of environment to society. Environment plays an important role in healthy living and the existence of life on planet Earth. So Earth is a home to different living species and we are all dependent on the environment for food, air, and water and other needs. Therefore, it is important for every individual to save and protect our environment. So, healthy ecosystems clean our water, purify our air, maintain our soil, and regulate the climate, recycle nutrients, and provide us with food. So they provide raw materials and resources for medicines and other purposes. They are the foundation of all civilization and sustain our economies. So the natural environment or natural world encompasses all living and non-living things occurring naturally, meaning this case not artificial or not man-made. So how does society influences the natural environment? Humans impact the physical environment in many ways. It could be overpopulation, pollution, burning fossil fuels, and deforestation. And there are so much more to mention of how humans impact our natural environment. So changes like this have triggered climate change, soil erosion, poor air quality, and undrinkable water. It is due to the humans' bad doings, mindlessly wasting and destroying the natural environment. Now, why are natural environment important to individuals and societies? First of all, biodiversity needed to ensure sustainability of our society. Natural environments ensure that biodiversity can be preserved outside of human-made environments, which often result in a loss of biodiversity. Conclusion. If we were to continue to reap these economic and social rewards, it's vital that we look after the natural environment as an investment for the future. The links between the economy and the environment are manifold. The environment provides resources to the economy and acts as a sink for emissions of and waste. So natural resources are essential inputs for production in many sectors, while production and consumption also lead to pollution and other pressures on the environment. The natural environment is vital to our economy, both as direct input and into production and as a provider of several services. Consumers establish the needs. Reliance to the natural environment, we humans are part of the social environment. So the social, natural environment, and economic efficiency are related due to this. Sustainable development covers all three, which is the economic, social, and environmental sustainability. It calls for governments to improve institutional quality, manage natural resources, protect the environment, and achieve social inclusion. So natural environment is central or the center to our economic activity and growth, providing the resources we need to produce goods and services to the society or social environment, and absorbing and processing unwanted byproducts in the form of pollution and waste. So before we end our discussion, we have prepared a couple of questions that you have to answer in a form of essay. A short essay will do. So this will serve as your assignment, and the deadline for this will be on this coming Friday before midnight. That's all. Thank you.